How's it going today, everybody? This is a little late on a Friday, but we did actually unexpectedly get my Showcase Kaiju box in. Um, I don't know which package they're tracking. They currently say that mine's in California right now, but we're here with the new movie monster series Iris from Gamera 3. Here we are. I thought I'd start out with him because I haven't seen a lot of videos posted for him. And quite honestly, as the live unboxing in the Collect All Monsters Monster Collectors Facebook group shows, I'm actually really pleasantly surprised with this figure. So we're going to actually raise the camera up just a little bit more. There we go. Perfect. And let's bring him in for the detail first. So he's still warming up, but look at that. Look at how absolutely awesome he looks. I want to point out right away. Look at, do you see that? Do you see that blue through there? His head is see-through. Now, mind you, that's probably just because whatever that little yellow orb is molded to the main body, or it's glued on there, and then they glue the head around it. But, you know, Bandai normally would just take pretty clear cuts with it, and they actually went far and above with this figure. Like, just look at how actually detailed that looks. It adds so much personality and so much just depth to that face. And then let's flip him back. I still got the tag on him. Look at how detailed he is. This is like a $25 Bandai vinyl. And he looks impressive. Look at all that detail. Now, Bandai did say this was going to be one of the bigger movie monster series releases, like size-wise. And height-wise, yeah, this guy's big, but I was expecting him to be a little bit more like Legion, you know, depth. But what we got here is still impressive. Like, yeah, he's not painted all the way, but for the most part, they painted it. It's a little odd, actually, that they didn't paint these front wings silver. A little odd, but I can forgive it. Look at that, all the detail. I'm gonna take my time with this review, guys, if I'm being honest. Just all this detail, they put a lot into this figure. I just, look, how he looks in the light. Like, if I take him out of the light here, you know, the blue crystals still look really good. And then you put them in light and they just pop. Man, absolutely blown away with this. Compared to the other four I got, this might be my favorite of the four. But all of them are really good. But this one, okay, I didn't notice that. That kind of sucks with that being there, but that's fine. He's still really, really impressive. Let's just be real here. So, let's stop fangasming about Iris here. Iris, either way. Gamera 3 is my favorite, so maybe it's just because I haven't had one and I've wanted one. I'm a little biased, but let's get into the comparisons. So obviously, the new 99 Gamera that he came out with, who we will look at probably next, since I'm looking at him, he's quite a bit taller than Gamera, which is accurate. They look good next to each other. Looks like they're ready for a big old showdown. And Gamera's gonna have a very rough time, I'm gonna tell you that right now. So that looks good. I also decided to just bring out all of the Bandai Gamera figures I own for this. So we're gonna try to go through this section pretty quick. Here's the old one, the old mold, which still looks pretty good. Still accurate. Just looks like two different sections of, you know, Gamera. So that looks nice. Then, of course, for the last Gamera that I own, obviously not the only one on the market though, I do plan on finishing the Gamera collection next year. We got 95. Looks very good. And Super Gauss. Looks pretty good. Gamera and Gauss were about the same size, so that's accurate. The fact that Gauss still looks smaller compared to Iris. And of course, the big queen mama herself, Legion. Who, Legion actually, with that top spot, stands taller than Iris. So, this is an interesting combo. I wonder who would win. Interesting indeed. And just quick, because I have them obviously readily available, Godzilla 91. That looks pretty good. Pretty good. All right, so let's talk about the articulation. So I don't, as I said, I don't own the old one. So I do remember from videos, though, that I believe the old Iris does have articulated tentacles. This one does not. Disappointingly, actually, in my opinion. I do find that slightly disappointing. So the way they are the way they get. And technically right now with mine, I have one that's back here. Doesn't come out. This is the way it's supposed to be. And that's really weird. I do think, well, now that he's kind of warmed up, maybe it's supposed to be like that. I don't know. That's the way he came into me. So I guess we'll just keep them like that for now. So these don't articulate. They're malleable, but they're not going to stay in place. And too much messing around with, I think, is going to loosen them up from their glue seals up here. And these aren't articulated ones. These are just glue in places and moves. So you can see. So probably don't mess with that. There's no head articulation or neck articulation. But Iris does have 2 arm joints and 2 hand joints. Now, when you have the arm joints like that, he can't actually lower his arms at all. Disappointing. So to get him to lower his arms to the side, you have to flip them in so they hit under this wing. Note, if you do that, you're probably going to scratch paint. The silver will rub off, so be careful. Which sucks, because I technically, if I'm doing a standard pose, I would want his arms to not be like this. But that is okay. A little different. It looks good like that. He does have 2 more articulation points. Can you guess where they are? Because I didn't think these articulated either. The feet. This is probably just for stabilization. Just to make sure he's stable. So you can move them around. Nothing too big. And that is it. No leg articulation. No tentacle articulation. Disappointingly, admittingly, but look at how good he looks. That's the thing that takes me away with this figure, is how good he just looks. He looks really, really good. I would also like to mention, we haven't gotten a Gamera film in a very, very long time. Why is the Movie Monster series releasing all of these Gamera Kaiju that we haven't had in a while? Just saying, kind of suspicious. Maybe, just kind of like the Godzilla series, maybe they're releasing all of these because there's something Gamera related coming out eventually. I don't know. Nothing's official yet, but it's just an idea. So, what am I going to give this figure? Well, honestly, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Yeah, not having tentacle articulation kind of sucks. The legs, that makes sense. The last figure, I think, had knee articulation, but these weren't as large and obnoxious as they are here. This figure actually is just stunning to me. I'll just say this, to look at this figure, it is stunning. I actually already really love this figure. I love the way he looks. I love the character. So it's going to get a 9 out of 10 solid. So yeah, that is just about it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did, because, well, I love Eurus. So be prepared. This comes out on Friday. The next figure out of the 4 new ones I got, Gamera, 91, Godzilla, and Gorosaurus. Take your guesses in the comments, I guess. Guess who's next? And I will see you guys in the next video. So peace. Rock on. Stay safe. Have a wonderful day, guys. Collect all monsters. Bye.